Good afternoon and welcome to the Humidor Report. Justin here from Beaumont's very own Cigar Club. More and more new stuff rolling out as promised. We've got some stuff that we've actually even had here on the table here for the last week or two, but we're just now getting a chance to get some of this content out for you guys and gals. Now, before I launch into today's spiel, I know the last week or week before I mentioned all the yellow stuff that I was going to talk about, and I forgot to talk about it in the video. So if you have missed it, our Zino promotion is still going on right now. This is the Zino Nicaragua from the folks over at Davidoff. It's very easy on the pocketbook, come in with a nice medium-bodied, still very easy enough to smoke as you would expect from Zino, but as that name Nicaragua implies, there is some Nicaraguan tobacco in there to kind of bring it up into that somewhat spicy medium-bodied range. But with the promo, we got all kind of good stuff we're going to give away. As you've seen the chairs and the igloo cooler on the floor, those all three are going to be for our first prize winner. We've got 5-second prize winners that are going to get the 64-ounce growlers, and we have 3 third-place winners that can get the Zino ashtrays. Now, the more you buy, the more tickets you get, and that number goes up exponentially as you increase your tickets. So much so that if you buy a full box from us, you're going to get double the tickets than if you bought them 3 at a time. So you can get in on the drawings with just the purchase of 3. Zino Nicaraguas will get you 1 ticket in, but if you buy the 25-count box, we're going to give you 10% off the box. We're going to give you one of these free 4-packs. We're going to give you a free ashtray, and we're going to give you 16 entries to go into the drawing to draw for all the other goodies that we're going to draw when the promo is done. Now, this is going to be going on for a little while, so if you haven't got it in here yet, don't fret. There's still time to get in here and get some of this. It's going to be running for a little while, so if you were curious about that and want to test your luck, come in and get in on the Zino Nicaragua Summer Sales Giveaway today. Now, on to today's topic. We've talked about the Eiroas quite a bit here on the Humidor Report. If you're not familiar with them, Christian and his father Julio Eiroa were the 2 guys that bought Camacho, made Camacho, and then sold Camacho, eventually moving on to launch new companies. Christian launched Tabacalera Unidas, and after a few years, Julio, his father, split off, teaming up with Christian's brother Justo to create JRE Cigars. So JRE is who we are talking about today. They have the Aladino product. They have the Tatiscan bundles, if you've gotten those from us. There's also a couple of other brands from them that we haven't picked up. There's a vintage Honduran selection that we have actually just got back in stock from them. But what we're talking about today is the new, and the red boxes that you see here in front of me. That is the new Aladino Classic. So good that we're calling it a classic from the jump. Well, that's actually the name of the blend, though, so it's not just a descriptive name we're throwing out there. It is indeed Aladino Classic. So what we have here with this cigar, it is a Honduran wrapper over a blend of it's a Honduran habano wrapper over a blend of Honduran habano and corojo fillers. So it is a Honduran Puro. It is a habano on this one, as opposed to, say, the original Aladino, which is a corojo wrapper. So you have Honduran habano over Honduran tobaccos. Now, all of those tobaccos were grown by the Eiroas at the Eiroa family farms, which is really, I think, where Julio and Justo shine. Justo has a background in the agribusiness industries, and was just now brought into the cigar world to team up with Julio once he split JRE off from Tabacaleras Unidas. But we do have them in stock. This is 3 of the 4 available vitolas. Now, this cigar originally was supposed to ship middle of May and was originally only going out to select retailers. Basically, those retailers who had made trips and visits down to the Aladino factory in the Jamastran Valley of Honduras. It doesn't look like those initial shipments ended up shipping until about a month later. They're about mid-June or so. That was when they finally did creep out into the universe. But as of the PCA trade show that we had finished up just a few weeks ago, they have now began shipping to other retailers as well. So they're just hitting the shelves. They're just making their way out to the market at large. And we've got them here. We want you to come check them out and see what you think. We're all pretty big fans of any Eiroa product over here. If it was grown or blended by Julio and blended by Christian, chances are good. At least I'm going to like it. So we're looking forward to this one. Hope you guys enjoy that as well. So that is the new Aladino Classic. Right now in Corona, Robusto, and the Gordo, I believe. The Toro is on back order at the moment, so that one might not be creeping out quite yet, but we do have those on order, and they will ship here as soon as they are available. And also for you fans fans of the big cigars, the Gordo is definitely not your traditional Gordo. Normally you expect a 6x60, well, they're giving you more for your dollar. It is a 6.5x60. So you don't see too many of those. So if you like that 6x60 but want a little bit longer smoke, that's your guy right there in the new Aladino Classic here on the shelves and ready to go at Cigar Club Southeast Texas. Again, remember Zeno promo is going on, so come in and get your entries for that while you can. And be sure to tune in next week where we have some other new product, or at least new to us, a brand that we actually haven't carried here in Beaumont before, but have done quite a bit with over the years at our Lake Charles store as well, that we're excited to introduce you to. But that's going to take place next week, Wednesday, 3 p.m., right here on the Humidor Report. And until then, I'm Justin, and we'll see you at the club.